Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Silky Intuitive. This reading is for those born under the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Scorpio, Moon, or Rising. This is a general life forecast for September 3rd through the 10th, 2017. If you want a focused love reading, I'll be offering those for your Sun, Moon, and Rising, Scorpio, at my Vimeo channel. And I'll leave that link here. It's also going to be a past, present, future outlook, just like this, but the focus over there will be love. So let's look at your general life outlook. And if you want a reading meant just for you, reach out to me through the contact form at my website, or send me an email. I'll get back to you and we'll get that process going. Something that focuses on your questions, your concerns, your birth sign information. All right, all business aside, let's take a look at you, Scorpio. Past, present, and future. Focus energy. The Four of Pentacles. Holding on to something. What are you holding on to? Are you holding on too tight? Is this a message that maybe you need to let go so that you can move forward? What is the issue here with the Four of Pentacles that you're holding on to? Are you holding on to money, or are you holding on to something bigger? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Being stuck. Being stuck in a situation. Wanting to move forward, but being unable to. It's usually connected to negative mental thinking, that mental process that takes you to a place of being stuck. The Four of Pentacles is being stuck too, but that's being more conservative, more thoughtful, more frugal with your finances. Are you in a situation that you'd like to experience change through? But currently, there's a need to be more thoughtful, more considerate with your finances. The Page of Wands. I get that desire. I felt that from the very first shuffle, that there is a deep-seated need, a desire to change something about your life, but being unable to move forward because of what feels like a situation that's got you isolated or financially restricted in one way or another. The Ace of Swords. So this is the plan. This is the idea. This is the light bulb moment that says, okay, this is what we need to do next in order to proceed with what it is that we want. What here? It falls in the past, but it's a new idea. It's a new direction. It's a new thought on how to change this feeling of being stuck. It's the idea that takes you out of the isolation, or takes you out of that period of holding still, being unable to move. The Ace of Swords pretty efficiently should move you out of that. The Friend, the Wedding, and the Thief. So honestly, I see a future. This need to move, this feeling of isolation, this really tells me that maybe you're tired of your isolation. Maybe you're seriously alone in this world. Are you sitting in a position where you may have family, but do you have friends? Are there associations that you can lean on? And maybe that part of your life is missing. Maybe you've been taken advantage of people and you've isolated yourself. Maybe marriage didn't work out. Friendships, connections of all kinds, maybe, have not really lived up to what your expectations were as far as relationships and friendships. And now the need, the desire to move forward is there. But the restriction is also there. The will is there. Maybe the money isn't there. The will is there. But there's maybe a fear of moving forward. But there is a wall. There is a restriction. That's the thief. Connections from the past just have not worked out for some of you. The fear of moving forward, maybe the fear of being alone, plus the restriction of a difficult financial situation maybe in your way. The Magician. She manifests. What does she manifest here? A way out of the restricted energy that she feels here. Where is she moving? Where does she want to go? She can easily manifest her way out of this. Currently, you have the knowledge and the tools and the ability to create a situation that will bring you out of whatever this restriction is. Maybe she holds the key to the financial solution so that you can open up to a new possibility. The Ten of Swords. Boy, that's the fear talking there. That's the fear of maybe being alone. It's maybe the fear of knowing that you want to move, but you're moving alone. Maybe you're striking out on your own. Maybe the things that you wanted in the past just don't produce anymore. And something new has to take place. The Ten of Swords takes you to that new place because the final insult, the final injury removes you from it. It ends the process. It says enough is enough. I've had enough. It's at the center of your reading. Finished with the isolation. Maybe finished with the fear and now ready to manifest whatever it is and move on. The Three of Wands. To manifest whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest here and move on. Experience the growth. Experience the growth because the Ten of Swords has you at the end of whatever this was. It takes you to that final injury, that final insult that propels you into a better space when you finally say you've had enough. Okay. I'm going to grab a clarifier only because the Ten of Swords. I'd like to know what we're manifesting our way out of with the Ten of Swords. Faithfulness. Again, the Scholar. Learn more. Learn more and do better. This may be the lessons learned. This may be putting the faith in what you've become from the lessons learned in your life. Watch for signs. Watch for signs that the next part of your journey is ready to start. There's a growth. There's a growth currently coming through for some of you Scorpios. Just be aware that the sign is there, that you're ready to pick up and move on, because you're currently experiencing, some of you, what feels like the end of the pain, the end of whatever the fear might be, so that you can open up and grow and move on. There's signs there that the time is right to effectively open up with whatever you're doing and start manifesting those changes. This is the ideal time for someone to start manifesting the growth of the changes that they've gone through. The Ace of Cups. In the future, new love, new growth on a personal level. Possibly a person very similar to yourself, actually. Someone who has maybe the same kind of abilities that you have, but this new love takes you out of a personal prison, removes you from all that restricted feeling. Maybe it's the move itself that you make that brings you to a place of new appreciation, of inner love, of growth from within, because you're manifesting life the way you've envisioned it now. And the Eight of Cups. That is simply leaving behind the pain, the deceit, if there is any, the disappointment, walking away from what doesn't appeal in your life anymore, because there's gold out there. There's something out there that's more attractive in your life, that's more fulfilling to your life. It offers more potential around your life once you've left behind the disappointment and move towards the promise, move towards the better life. And the Strength card. Of course, I've been saying it from the beginning. It's about the inner strength. It's about what you gain from a new sense of inner love, a new sense of inner peace. You're manifesting life, some of you, to be peaceful and harmonious and thoughtful and clear of thinking and strong from within. So Scorpio, who, if you're rebuilding your life, it's working. Your strength is building and your abilities are growing. Constancy. You know, I have to say it. Out of all of my signs, you guys are the most resilient. Must be that hard shell you wear. It's you can handle disappointments of the deepest kind with resiliency. It may take you a while to get there. We are human after all. But there's a resiliency to your spirit. And you can always expect to grow from your experiences. And he's back again. He's showing up for everybody, and that's the soldier. This is the energy that you can put faith in him. Doesn't have to be an actual soldier. What he brings is the feeling of protection and awareness and ability ability and strength. It all comes through in the strength card. To me, they're the same thing. I think positive results for those of you who have decided that it's time to embark on something new after a period of kind of isolation and protection, that there's a good, strong possibility of growth coming through for you. And whatever this growth spurt is, whatever you're manifesting here, it brings you out of that Ten of Swords disappointment. You can walk away freely knowing that you're walking towards something better. And that's what I've got for you for this week, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, if you want to look at your love life, you can find that reading over at my Vimeo link. I'll leave that here for you. If you need me, reach out to me. You know how to do it. And until next week, Scorpio, thank you so much. Take care, be well, and peace.